Welcome to this channel, and in today's lesson we are looking at the Verkehrsmittel, means of transport. We are going to look at the Verkehrsmittel, means of transport, whereby you can use verbs like fahren, which means I travel. So if you're looking at travel, that is how we conjugate it. Du fährst, fährt, wir fahren, ihr fahrt, sie oder sie fahren. The first means of transport is das Taxi. I believe everyone has taken das Taxi, taxi. Das Fahrrad, bicycle. Das Fahrrad is bicycle. Der Bus is bus. Der bus. Der Zug is train. Der Zug is train. And passenger taxi is called das Sammeltaxi. Das Sammeltaxi is another means of transport. Der Minibus is minibus or van. Then we have das Motorrad. Das Motorrad is motorcycle. Das Motorrad is motorcycle. And then we have das Lastkraftwagen. Das Kraftwagen is lorry. And then we have das Flugzeug. Das Flugzeug is aeroplane. So those are means of transport. And then, and for modes of transport, we have das Boot, which is a boat, and we have die Fähre. Die Fähre is ferry. And then we have, in water transport, we have das Schiff. Das Schiff. Das Schiff is ship. These are big ships. Could be cruises, but they're called das Schiff. So you can travel by das Schiff. And then the difference comes with by feet. So zu Fuß. That means by feet. You walk by feet or go by feet, or zu Fuß in German. Zu Fuß. So those are means of transport. So the verbs here that we use in transportation or in walking, whatever it is, we have kommen, which means to come, fahren, which means to travel, gehen is to go, laufen is to walk, einsteigen is to board, abfahren is to depart, erreichen is to reach, aussteigen is to get off. Einsteigen is to change means of transport. Maybe you're moving from a bus to a taxi. Einsteigen, then we have ankommen, to arrive. Looking at this verb einsteigen, which means to board, we want to conjugate it. So we can say ich steige in ein Taxi ein. Ich steige in ein Taxi ein, which means I board a taxi, and then you board a taxi. He or she boards a taxi. Sie steigt in ein Taxi ein. So you see that ein is at the end and in the middle, because ein Taxi cannot go just with taxi alone. So because the verb is einsteigen, then we have ein for taxi and then ein at the end to mean this is a separable verb. Er oder sie steigt in ein Taxi ein. He or she boards a taxi. Wir steigen in ein Taxi ein. Because this is a separable verb, we have to separate it and end with it. Wie fährst du zum Dorf? Wie fährst du zum Dorf? How do you travel to your village? Ich fahre mit dem Sammeltaxi zum Dorf. Ich fahre mit dem Sammeltaxi zum Dorf. We are looking at ways of how to ask. Wie fährst du zur Kirche? Wie gehst du zur Kirche? So, ich fahre mit dem Auto zur Kirche und dann ich gehe mit dem Auto zur Kirche. So in asking questions, you can start with a verb itself. Gehst du or gehen Sie. Gehst du gehst du is the informal und gehen Sie is the formal way of saying gehen, go to. In German, you've noticed that you see meet them or meet there. So meet them is with neuter or masculine noun, means of transport, and meet there is with a feminine means of transport. So if you find a question which say Kommst du oft mit dem Motorrad zur Sprachschule? Or kommen Sie oft mit dem Flugzeug zur Sprachschule? Or kommen Sie oft mit dem Flugzeug zur Sprachschule? First question was that, do you come often with a motorcycle to the language school? Then the answer would be, ja, ich komme oft mit dem Motorrad zur Sprachschule. Or, nein, ich komme nicht oft mit dem Flugzeug zur Sprachschule. Fährst du mit dem Bus zum Dorf? Ja, ich fahre mit dem Bus zum Dorf. Wie fährst du zum Dorf? Ich fahre mit dem Sammeltaxi zum Dorf. Wie gehst du zur Sprachschule? Ich gehe zu Fuß zur Sprachschule. So you notice that we have zur and zum. So when do we use zur? While you're going to a feminine place, which is a noun, okay, like Kirche, which is church, then zum is used when you're going to a masculine or neuter place. So as we wrap up this lesson, we have looked at the Verkehrsmittel, which is means of transport, looked at the various means of transport, and we've looked at the questions that we can use in asking about transportation. That is all we had today. Das ist alles für heute. Bis nächste Zeit. Liebe Grüße, Jolina Chirango. Please subscribe and like. Comment and share this video. Thank you.